Good evening, how my beautiful queens and handsome kings doing this evening. How you all doing? Welcome, welcome back to a start of a new vlog. How you all doing? It's currently like 2 something in the evening. I just made it in from work. I had to just work my second job today. Great day, smooth, everything weather beautiful outside. Um, I just want to say this. I know I'm kind of starting the vlog off. I just want to just tell each and every one of you all, just just stay prayed up. Y'all hear me talk about this a lot. It's a lot going on here in Memphis, y'all. When I say a lot, I'm waiting on my lift. Not too long ago, so because I just made it in the house about 30 minutes ago. I made it, yeah, 30 minutes ago. I'm waiting outside in front of the hotel for my lift, because normally I like to wait inside, but I did that. But she was like 2 minutes away, so but she was 2 minutes away. I just started, coming on out the door, and so I could catch it, because I didn't want, if they don't see you right away, they'll hurry up and depart. And so I'm just sitting there waiting, and I'm just seeing, I'm wondering what's going on, because it's been so much like sirens and police cars and all that. So it was two police cars, was like across from where I work at, and then you had like all these people. Like, I'm like, what is going on? So I'm right here waiting, in the front of the hotel, and I just see this man. He just walking, and he had this sign. And I'm looking like, dang, what's really going on? He had the sign, and he just had all these pictures and stuff on there. And, it's just really sad, like the state we're in, like the state of this world, because the sign he was holding up has some images, dealing with the world, and just our leadership. I'm gonna say it like that, which you all know. When you on YouTube, it's only so much you can say, but like I said, you all know what's going on. And I said, for now, all this week, like, I enjoy myself too. I'm gonna get deep into my birthday after I talk about this. The next couple weeks, I'm off Tuesday, so I work my second job tomorrow, same time, and then I work Monday, first job, off Tuesday. Wednesday, Thursday, I go back to my first job. All this week, except Tuesday, is work, come home, that's it. Because it's really sad we're living in a day and time where, even if you want to go sit in the park and just get a peace of mind when you get off work, you can't do that, because you don't know if somebody gonna stop you, pull you over, or just pick with you, or the wrong person come up to you. It's just really sad that we in this state, and I hate this for us. It's just really sad that you can't be safe, and it's not safe nowhere no more. And yeah, they was protesting, so I didn't know what was going on, because I told you I don't really watch the news a lot. The news sometimes can be depressing. Like, every blue moon, I might glance at, something on YouTube about the news. But other than that, I try to stay away from the news, because it's just too depressing. I'm just being honest. But I just wanted to, I said when I started this vlog, I hate to start the vlog off like this, but I just want to tell you all, just please be careful. Just please be careful, and watch well, just pray. And just like I say, at the moment, all I can say, I can't tell nobody about your religious beliefs. All I can do is just say, you know who you know what's best for you. But for myself, I know, like I say, at this moment in my life, I just have to ask God, just continue to keep me covered, as well as my family, because it's a lot. It's getting real out here, and a lot of times I feel like a lot of things don't really be open to us, because I feel like stuff, people want people to get distracted, or don't want people to know what's going on. But I feel like that's wrong, because people do need to be aware of their surroundings. Like, there's still a lot of us out here who have to work, and we're trying to make a living to survive, and it's not fair to us that you keeping a lot of stuff hidden, by they broadcast what they want on the news. I noticed that. That's why I say I don't watch the news. But I didn't know what was going on. Like, I just seen that man. He said, "You light." I'm like, I kind of gave him a little, not like a smile, but like a little. I'm like, but it's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. It's a lot, and it's real. And it's just been so much stuff happening here in Memphis. A young boy, 14 years old, he was killed. A young lady, Was sitting in the park, one of the parks that I go to, that I have went to. I think I have shared or showed you out in the older vlog. She was sitting down with her back turned, shot in the back in broad daylight. Then the little 6 year old boy, about a week ago, he just got ran over by a car. Like, it's just so much going on in this city, y'all. That's why I say my main motive right now is work and go home. Every blue moon, if I want to just, get a peace of mind or just go to the little lounge that I go to, but the way I feel now, I'm not gonna be doing that much because I only just kind of did that for my birthday. I did, and also my birthday it turned out great. Like, y'all, I feel like this is my best birthday. I wanted to tell y'all that the last vlog y'all just seen that I had uploaded 2 days ago. I didn't really just get to talk. I didn't want to make that vlog super chatty, but some of you all enjoy when I kind of talk anyway, as well as doing something in the videos. But yeah, my birthday was great. I did hang out with two of the ladies. One of the young ladies that was supposed to come out with me, she couldn't make it, but she said she gonna make it up to me. But I did saw her. She did give me a hug, told me happy birthday. I told her it's fine, I understand. That's why I say, life be life, and for a lot of us as adults, young adults, and just adults period, we have a lot going on. So sometimes we all don't get the chance to spend much time together like we want to. So, it was nice, y'all. I had a good time. The vibes, everybody was so nice. That's why I say it was a beautiful day that Thursday, because my birthday fell on the Thursday this year. When I say my birthday, well, the weather for my birthday was so beautiful. It was really nice. Like, it wasn't too hot, too cold. It was just right. It felt like every bit of 85. But when I say we all enjoyed ourselves, and it was a vibe though, because there was other people at the place and everybody was just getting along. A lot of people that was coming to the place wishing me a happy birthday. There was a young man. He was so sweet to me, young man. Um, he just was really, really sweet, young man. I kind of captured an image of him in my video. I didn't intend it to, but yeah, he was so sweet. He said, "Hey, happy birthday." It just made me feel so bad because I don't like to see people like can't walk or like in a wheelchair, like he was in a wheelchair, but he was so sweet. I said, "What's your name?" He said, he told me his name. I forgot his name already, but he was real sweet, y'all. He said, "Happy birthday." Then he tell the people it's her birthday. They were like, "Happy birthday." And then one man was like, "How are you, 21?" I say, "No, I'm 41." He say, "21?" I said, "How I'm gonna be 21 if I got an 18-year-old?" I said, "Nah, I can't pay for 21. You put 20 years young on me, but hey, I ain't gonna claim it. I thank you though for the acknowledgement, but yeah, y'all, it was a vibe. I enjoyed myself. Y'all know I even told I tipped the server good. He was a great server. I did told him that I let my subscribers know that if they ever come here to Memphis, but like I say, in this day and time, I won't tell nobody. But like I say, we do still have to live and enjoy our life. But I just feel like with so much going on, if you don't really have to travel somewhere else, I don't know. I can't tell nobody what to do, but the way how I feel my personal self, I don't think I would want to travel right now, if it was me. Because I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos of people, been traveling, going, leaving the States and been stranded and can't get back home. So, I would just be careful if I do travel. If it was me, I'm just speaking, making the point. But if I do travel right now, or somebody traveling, just please be careful. Just be careful, and then pray for discernment, and just trust your intuition, or just trust God through the process. But it is a lot going on. It really is. I've been having so many plans. I've been wanting to go different places, but right now I'm not going to really just be traveling at the moment. But yeah, other than that, my day, it was great. Like, it was a vibe. My birthday, I really enjoyed my birthday. I thank you all so much too for wishing me a happy birthday. I had posted like some pictures that I took. The pictures didn't really come out the best. I don't know. It's just something about my kitchen lighting. The camera just, I should have, I was thinking I should have took the pictures in here with a natural light, but I wasn't thinking at the time. I did bake myself a birthday cake. I made a 1 layer vanilla buttercream cake. It was really good, but Only thing I hate about the cake is that I didn't have enough oil in there, so it kind of I just ended up tasting the piece a while ago. It kind of got like a little hard because it wasn't as moist like I wanted to, and I ended up having to throw the rest away. But hey, it's all good. But it was really other than that, it was good when I first made it. So next time I make another one, I know to have a little bit, do more of a third of a cup of oil, or butter, because I really had put butter in the cake. But it was good other than that. So I really enjoyed myself because your girl wasn't finna spend no $25 for no birthday cake. Like those cakes was high. It was like $25, $30 from Kroger. I'm like, no man, we ain't finna do that. We just gonna order some cake mix off of Family Dollar because I had to stock back up on like a little household stuff, tissue, toilet paper, and paper towel. That's what I did. Made that cake. I didn't show you all, but like I say, Easter coming up. I might, y'all might see me do a vlog or bake. I don't know because it's so close together. Because I don't know when. The next time I might do a little shopping haul. I mean, an Instacart. But we'll see. I might bake a cake or I might just buy one. But yeah, your girl enjoyed herself. And it was a young lady when I was at the place too. Fat Tuesday. That's the name of the place I went to. This is my second time. I don't know if because I know I don't really have like a huge following on here, but she kept staring at me. I don't know if it was a subscriber. She wouldn't say no, but she kept staring at me like she was, because I was sitting on y'all, which y'all seen in that video. Me and my friend girls, we was out on the patio. They do have a patio, so when you first come into the place, this is the main entrance. Then you go in and order your food or a drink or whatever, and then you go straight out to the patio. And so she came maybe like 2 hours later, and she was sitting right here. So I'm looking there, because see, one thing about me, I don't care how, I'm not saying the person gonna do something, but I'm watching my surroundings. I'm sorry. I don't care if I'm with somebody or two. I'm looking. I'm watching. Just like you watch me, I'm watching you to make, I'm not saying that was, she was gonna, what her intentions was, but she kept staring at me. But I kind of got the vibe like she was staring at me like she seen me or she know me from somewhere. But like I say, when I be checking my analytics on here, it do say a lot of people watch my channel from the U.S. Like it's a huge line. So if you do content creation or, if you trying to get into doing content creation, whenever you start a channel or if you already have a channel, it do have on the YouTube Studio, if you have the app downloaded. I don't have it downloaded on my phone because it's not going to let me download it because my phone is an older version of an app phone. I do have it on my tablet, but it will let you know your most engagement, who's more women. Of course, my channel say like more women tune in than men. I do have some men watch my channel. That's why y'all hear me always say kings as well, because there are men that do follow me and watch me. But it'll let you know what country people really, tuning in from. And the U.S. is the main country, but there's people watching me from other countries as well. But yeah, she kept saying that at me. I'm like, she must have seen me on YouTube or somewhere. I'm just saying it's my head, or might have seen me on, it got to be YouTube, because like I say, YouTube is my most active platform right now. Or maybe just seen me somewhere, or maybe I look like somebody she know. I said, dang, could I have ran into a potential subscriber? Because y'all know most time when you in public, most time people not gonna really just probably come up to you like that and talk to you, be like, hey, I watch it, I watch your videos. Not everybody gonna do that, but other than that, it was a vibe. I really enjoyed myself. But y'all, I ain't gonna rant too much. I'm finna get ready and come out these work clothes. I came out the vest and I still got this on. I just got through eating. I'm finna get ready and read this Revelation book, and I might do a little journaling, but I'm gonna do that off camera. Queens and House of Kings doing this evening. Welcome back to another day in this video. How you all doing? Happy Sunday. Oh, y'all, when I say I'm so tired, I had to work this Sunday. I just made it in. Whew, excuse me. I am so sleepy, and it's a beautiful day. I'm just sitting up here folding up some of my daughter clothes that was hanging up in the closet. I think I was telling you, I normally, when I wash, redo laundry, usually I have to hang them up in the closet because we don't have space or outlet that you can have for, a dryer. But I don't know, I kind of got used to it, and like the air drying clothes, and in the house, they still be smelling pretty good depending on what kind of washing powder you use. But I'm just folding her clothes up and trying to put them away because I'm currently washing. I got 2 loads of my own laundry, and I'm gonna need that space for the hang my clothes up. So I'm just gonna fold her clothes up. But happy Sunday, you all. I'm so tired. Today was actually a better day. The day from work, I had to work my second job. My second job, I just really only work part-time there. I'm trying to learn to find balance with my schedules because, like I say, if you knew, or if you've been here, if you knew, or I don't know. I think I just checked my analytics and say I have gained 3 new subscribers. No, hold on. 2 new subscribers. I want to thank you, King or Queen, for joining my channel. I pray that you continue to stay on this journey with me as I document and share some parts of my life. But yeah, I do work 2 jobs, both of them in the same industry, which is the hospitality hotel. So I work 2 different hotels, and one of them I just work part-time. But sometimes if it be slow at the first one, I can always pick up extra hours at the second one if I want to. But to be honest, I'm about ready to go part-time at the first one too. But I'm just trying to hold on, because I got a lot of goals this year I'm trying to reach. And I know, due to finances, because like I said, it takes money to reach a lot of goals these days. So I'm going to have to continue to just keep pushing through and work full-time at the first one and part-time at the second one. But like I say, I'm like this when I feel like I need a vacation or a little, take some time off. I don't hesitate to, ask for some time off. That's just me. I mean, I just feel like the older you get, and I was listening to, today I was talking to the head chef at my second job, and she was saying, the older you get, you just want to spend more time, with your kids, or, if you got a close relationship with your family. And you just, at some point in your life, you're not trying to just constantly chase the money, even though you need the money to live off of and work. But you don't want to just be obligated to where you just got to chase it all the time, and you missing out on, life, real life situations outside of your 9 to 5. And I totally agree with her on that, because it's so many people don't think like that. A lot of people just feel like they just got to keep going. It put me so much in mind of a hamster on the wheel. And half the times, even if you look at a hamster on the wheel, it's not going nowhere. It's just steady moving fast, and it ain't going nowhere, And you do have to find that balance, because you'll really get burnt out. And I feel like even as women, we do carry a lot on our shoulders, like a lot of weight. Like we're considered like the bread. Well, I ain't gonna say the breadwinner, but some of us are the breadwinner and more of the provider in the in our household, or with your, if you get, depending on your family size, if you got 2 or 3 kids, well, how many kids you got. You mostly carry the most weight, because at the end of the day, the family, if you're married, your husband, and the kids, they're going to look towards you, as the person that's got to fix it, fix everything, or you basically the person, the go-to person all the time, or the person that's the turn to when someone just need, your undivided attention. But other than that, it was a great day. Yesterday was not so good of a day. The weather is beautiful. It's a little chilly outside, but that's just March. And it's strange because in 2 days, this month to be over. Y'all, when I say time is flying, I had to look at my phone. I thought, dang, time is really flying. Like time waits for nobody. Like, it's speeding. Before you know it, we'll be back celebrating the holidays again. I hate to say it, like, I don't know what's going on with the world. Like, the earth is just spinning or something, like a ball. Because it's like we already in the third month. Well, this month finna get ready to be over with. In 2 days, we'll be going into the fourth month of the year already. I'm like, wow, time is fine. But, other than that, I think, yeah, like I said, I'm doing some laundry. Yeah, I had, yeah, today was a great day. Kind of slow. We only served like 25 people, so it wasn't as bad. I did have more time where I could be able to kind of like not rush as much like I normally would do on a daily basis. Because, like I say, working in banquets, and I probably have talked about this is like a fast paced industry that I'm working in. Like, you constantly moving. And like I was telling one of my coworkers, she's new that working me at this job now where I'm currently dressed up like this because, I work another job and, uniform be different. But, excuse me. But, yeah, excuse me. I'm tired. I had got up at 3 because I had to be at work at 5:30 a.m. I had to get up to set my alarm for 3:48 a.m. It's like the time just went by so fast. I'm like, dang, I just laid down. I mean, I ain't gonna say I just laid down. It's like during the days by time went up an hour. It's like the time go by so fast, and you be like, man, I just laid down. So it's like I got to the point. I think when I get through washing, I probably kind of wind down, shower, come out these clothes, and just wind down for the rest of the evening and catch up on a couple YouTube videos. A lot of the people that I tune in and follow, subscribe to, or have uploaded videos today. Couple Sunday resets. I love watching Sunday reset videos. It'd be nice one of these days if I can do like a reset myself. But majority of the times I'm always working like the weekend, or maybe if I could just plan out some content or ideas on a day after I get off of work, or how I reset after work, or a weekend reset. We'll see, because I'm trying to figure out. Because the goal was today I wanted to do a makeup video, but I might just save it. I'll probably just save it for tomorrow. I'll just say that video for tomorrow. Do a makeup, everyday makeup routine. I want to try that Fendi. That's why I say I want to try it. Give y'all the review on the Fenty Beauty. I think I was telling y'all, I gave y'all a little haul that I did, a Sephora haul for my birthday, and I had ordered me some foundation from Fenty Beauty. I think I might use some of it tomorrow. I got a new makeup bag too. So my older beat up pink makeup bag, it was tearing up. I threw it away, so I got all my makeup, and I did wash my makeup brushes. I noticed my face was starting to break out a lot. I said I believe it come from, how when you use your makeup brush and you constantly applying makeup, depending on how you wear your makeup, if you wear makeup every day or daily and you don't clean your brushes often, I don't know if that could be a reason why my face is breaking out. But I low-key had to wash my makeup brushes the other day. I wish I would have, did like some B-rolls, but at that time I wasn't thinking. I say maybe another time, another day, when I wash them again, maybe it'd be like a little reset day while I'm at home, just kind of, getting that much needed reset in for myself. But yeah, y'all, like I say, it's just been a lot going on. The devil is really busy. I don't know what is it going on when it come down to people. Like I say, with this industry I'm in, with this profession, you have to, still keep your guards up and still smile. And, even if people be mean to you, you still have to walk around, keep a smile. And see, that's another thing, what I don't understand, what people don't understand too. When you dealing with customers and you work in the customer service industry overall, like people that's in the service industry altogether, like we take a lot, we deal with a lot, and behind the scenes, it's like a whole different vibe. And a lot of people don't understand that. Like I say, yesterday when I was at work, I had spoke to one of the guests, and I don't know what is it about. Like, I never been like a person that dislike another nationality or another ethnic race. Well, I'm trying to figure out how to say ethnicity, or I always got along with everybody. I come from, like I said, I come from Chicago. I born and raised in Chicago, and I moved down here when I was 22. So when I was in high school, I went to school with all, Hispanics. Some was from Mexico, some was from Puerto Rico. I went to school with maybe a few whites and blacks, and that was just strictly how my school was of those, different ethnicities. Mostly, majority of the people that went to school with me, everybody got along with everybody, but it's just sad that we living in a time where some people hate another person just because of the color of their skin, and I know I have had someone made a racial remark to me a couple years ago at a job I used to work at, and he was Caucasian. I never forget. It made me feel some type of way because I feel like, I don't know what it is about Memphis. I'm starting to feel like Memphis is like a segregated city. I don't know. I could be wrong, but it's a lot of slick stuff I see when it come down to people that don't look like you. I'm gonna say it like that. I don't feel, it's just really sad because sometimes people feel like they're above or more than you because, I don't know if they was raised a certain way to dislike another group of people, and it's just really sad. But it's just the vibe I got yesterday, like when I was speaking to the guest. She I like she didn't want to be bothered. Well, it wasn't so much about speaking. I did spoke to her, and then I had went back after she got through eating breakfast and asked her, excuse me, ma'am, would you care for me to take your plate? She gave me the meanest look, like she didn't even want to be bothered. And of course she didn't look like me. I'm gonna say it like that. She was actually Caucasian woman, and it just made me feel some type of way. And it brought me back to the time when I was working at a restaurant as a bus person years ago here in Memphis. I was like 25 at that time. I might have been 25 when I was working at it was a Japanese restaurant, and it was a group of people, Caucasian. It was a man and his family, and so he was trying to crack a joke. I didn't take it as a joke, because I feel like you went too far. And see, at that time, I was just always taught to be respectful of my elders, or just be respectful of people, period, regardless of the color of their skin. And so I said, I was going around picking up plates after that, because I really wasn't a food server back then. I just really started getting more comfortable with being a server now. Back then, I was like a bus person. I pretty much did some of everything in the restaurant. I was a bus person, even in the hotel. The last few years, but I was going around. I was trying to help a server because we was like considered a server assistant, but some places they call it a bus person. Bus person just basically when people get up, or you assist the server in picking up the dirty plates, dirty dishes, so the table can get reset for another group of people, or just another party that's been waiting for they can dine in. And I was helping the young lady pick up some plates I'll never forget. And the guy asked me, he said, "Excuse me, ma'am." And of course, I'm smiling. I'm just happy as a person I am. I said, he said, "Are you black Japanese?" I said, "No, sir," with a smile, because my smile here up and went down after he said that, because I felt like he was being. I said, "No, sir," with a smile. I'm not. It seems strange they have a black person working in a Japanese restaurant. But yes, still they had Caucasian working there, Hispanics, just all different races of people worked at this restaurant. It just wasn't Asian people. And it made me feel some type of way. And I'm like, it's just really sad that we still living in the times back in, what our ancestors have brought us out of. Like, it's just really sad, the things that I see. And I try not to like get too deep and stuff into things like this, but it's just really sad when you doing the best you can, you trying to make a living for yourself and a life for your, taking care of yourself as well as your family. Of if you got kids, like I say, my daughter just turned 18 this year, so she's basically grown. But like I say, she's still in my household, and she's still in school until the summer get here. And it's just sad, the things that we have to deal with when it come down to people want to be, just want to be mean and evil to you and stuff. It's just really sad that we still living in these times. And then you got some people, they'll sit up here and suck up to people, want to be people friend. I'm like this, and I'm even at work. With me, what you see is what you get. I'm not finna walk around here because I know I'm a black woman. I'm not finna walk around here talk like I'm proper or talk like I'm somebody else when I wasn't born there just to fit in with somebody who can care less about me. It's just really sad the times we living in when there's so much hatred. Like when really we all should be trying to come together and trying to figure this thing out. And yesterday, like I say, was not a good day at all. I just didn't want to just. I said I thought about. I just said I just open up and just kind of speak on this because I didn't want to make it too. Yesterday, just I don't know. I got kind of a little tired after I got through talking to you all, so I just said I just because I was gonna open up another day in this video anyway. But it's just really sad the times we living in where it's so much division and people just don't have a care. Like people just being evil. And then it's like I say, it's sad when you raising your kids to be a certain way, and then when these kids become adults, they pass in the same way you taught them on to their kids, then their kids. It's just sad, and it really needs to stop. Like when is it's gonna stop? And so I just said from now on, and it's just sad because nowadays you can't even speak to people. And then, like I say, this is my job. Like they want us to be friendly with people, speak, and but you just never know people intentions. But I just got to the place. I said I still speak, but when somebody don't want to speak, like yesterday, after I spoke to that lady, I'm going towards the elevator because I'm about to go upstairs. I think I needed to get some more breakfast food. I think we was getting low on bacon, so I had ran back and got some more bacon because it was just these last 2 days we was just serving this particular group, these people because they like tourists. They here from another country and they just here visiting, and they just sightsee and they on like a tour. So and they just they mostly been staying at the hotel and just eating breakfast. But my thing is, it's just sad that there's so much hate in the world. Like, why we just can't all get along? Why we just can't love one another? Like, we see the state of the world right now, and it's just really sad that there's so much hate amongst other people. And you hating on somebody that never did nothing to you, but you hating this person because of what you was told about these people. When reality is, you don't even really know what those people went through. You see what I'm saying? So it just made me thought like, man, it's just really sad. And there been plenty of times where I thought about leaving Memphis. Cause I'm gonna just be honest. I'm trying to be patient because I know the economy right now, the inflation, the cost of living. Cause Memphis was once the cheapest city to really live in because, like I say, Chicago is a little bit more expensive, and I have heard Chicago went up. Cause pretty much it's like this all over the world. Like everything's expensive now. And this is one city where I have thought about leaving. Like I said, I've been here 20 years, and I have been tired of it. But I just been asking God to just give me direction, to see, where He gonna lead me to, cause it's not. I tell anybody, you come here you ever visit, it's a different ball game. Like I never seen nothing like it. And I know you gonna run into people everywhere you go. You gonna run into some ignorant people, but it just need to stop. Like it need to come to a time and place where we need to be like, hey, let's put this to the side and let's figure out how the way we can get along where we can all strive. You got so many people out here, and it's not everybody. They'll rather see themselves be above you, meaning that they want all the money for themselves and win, but they want to see you down. And it's just really sad though. I just never seen nothing like it. Like I said, I just turned 41 with the 41 years that I've been alive. I never seen nothing like this. Like I mean, people got to do better. All this hating and acting like you mad with this person and you don't want to speak. It just needs to stop. It really do. Because it really don't cost to speak. If somebody's speaking to you and asking you, trying to help you, it don't cost to speak. It ain't like they telling you, oh, you better speak to me or I'm going to beat you up. And it's just really sad. It really is. But I'm not gonna rant too much, y'all. I think I'm gonna read this real Revelation book. I had got so deep into it. Yesterday I was reading some of it. It really really had me kind of somewhat in tears reading it, and then it opened my eyes up because a lot of stuff that I was reading in that book, I'm seeing it happen now. I'm like, wow, this little book right here, speaking on everything. I ended up taking some notes down there, and I highlighted some verses that really was touching and stood out. But yeah, that book is really a powerful book. Whoever wrote that book, I feel like they kind of knew something was knew some of the things before some of the things actually occurred or something. But yeah, I'm not gonna rant too much. I probably just gonna end this vlog off right here. I probably just gonna end off so I can edit this video and maybe so I can start up a makeup routine video tomorrow morning before I go to work because I do have to work my first job. But yeah, I'll be talking to you all until the next video. Until the next time, you all continue to stay healthy. Um, Continue to keep your smile on your face. Never let no one steal your joy. Until the next time, I'll be talking to you. Bye.